Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and I have made several videos on points versus the inch. And on a font, it's really complicated because this font is 1 inch when you pick inches, but as you can see, it's only 0.72 of an inch. And someone suggested after we kind of figured this out last time, if you want a 1 inch font, you can just make it 1 inch font right there. Now it's reading 0.97, but that might be where I measured it from. So that's how you'd make a 1 inch font. But what he was actually talking about, because I was talking about when somebody sends me a file, I get their defaults, and they're drawing their lines in inches and not points. And you can very easily change all that. So we're going to draw just a 2-point line, and I've got my default set on 1/2 inch. And it comes out to 1/2 inch. And then to change that to a 1 inch line, you would just change it to a 1 inch line. But I draw in points. And so without anything selected, click on your pen tool, it'll be graphic, and change this to points or vice versa. Now 36 points is a half of a, well, I grabbed the parallel dimension tool. 36 inches is a half of an inch, because it takes 72 points to make an inch in a line. It works when you're drawing a line. It doesn't work when you're working with text. Now, I started with points, and he was actually asking me the pros and cons. I think it's whatever you started out with, but I'm beginning to think that drawing in inches might be a beneficial line, because you know how thick it is. You know, with points, you really don't know. I just go by the way it looks in an outline. But if you wanted a 1/2 inch line or a 1 inch line, and I don't want to say that as 36 points, I like drawing a hairline. So with nothing selected, I'm going to double click on it, and I'm going to change this to hairline. And then I'm going to put scale to object. It doesn't really matter with a hairline. And then every time you draw a line, it's a hairline. And then you could always make that hairline a 1/2 inch line by going 36 points or typing in 72 points. So it's really kind of depends on what you started with. I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.